Welcome to TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslidge. If you've walked through your neighborhood recently and noticed some of the businesses looking a bit nicer and cleaner and even more modern, well, there's a reason for that. Here's TV20 reporter Dan Monroe to tell you all about a Cleveland program that's updating businesses all over town.
For over 30 years, the City of Cleveland has offered a program to help building and business owners spruce up their facades. It's called the Storefront Renovation Program, and they recently honored those who successfully completed it. Terry Sandy, manager of the Storefront Renovation Program, talked to me about what it takes to complete this initiative.
You apply through our community development corporations, which are located in our neighborhoods. They do the application process. They connect you, and we connect you to one of our design specialists. So we have a designer on staff that will design how the outside of your building should look based on the historic features of the building, based on needs that you have, whether it's lighting or security, and also our goals of making a visual impact on that building. You walk away with a conceptual design, free of charge, and the specs you need to take it to contractors so you can get bids.
In 2016, 38 projects were completed, and now they are being celebrated at an event held at the Cleveland Botanical Gardens. Mayor Frank Jackson attended the event and congratulated the honorees for doing their part to make Cleveland a better-looking city.
Our city is made up of neighborhoods. Neighborhoods are made up of people. And how do we provide the quality of life and those amenities that people need in neighborhoods in order for them to want to be there? And not only that, but to continue to want to invest and to help that neighborhood and that community grow and to create the prosperity that we should have throughout the city of Cleveland. That would not happen if it were not for small businesses and were not for the willingness of you to invest in our neighborhoods.
Valerie Grossman, owner of Brick Ceramic and Design Studio, had rave reviews for the Storefront Renovation Program.
The Storefront Renovation Program was amazing. I really met with them and told them sort of my needs, and then they came up with an amazing design of signage for my place that not only described sort of the feeling of my business, but also gave some visibility of our business storefront from the street, because we're sort of around the corner from the main street, so it really helped our visibility in the neighborhood as well.
For TV20, I'm Dan Monroe.
For more information on the Storefront Renovation Program, call the Department of Community Development at 216-664-2869. Reporter Dan Monroe was also at the Ariel International Center, where small businesses throughout the Cleveland area were also being celebrated.
Small businesses play a large role in strengthening and supporting the backbone of the city of Cleveland. To recognize their contributions, numerous small businesses were honored at a luncheon by the city's Department of Economic Development.
Over 85% of businesses here are small businesses in the city of Cleveland. They make things, they bake things, they create things, they design things, they come up with software technology, they service things, but they provide all those goods and services in our neighborhoods, and it's really important to have them, especially our restaurants, our local restaurants, cafes also have grown here in the city of Cleveland. We've become known as a foodie town over the last 10 years, and a lot of that is to do with these small businesses that have invested, planted their roots, and have grown in our city.
Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson also praised the small business owners in attendance for their continued commitment and investment in the community.
I'd like to congratulate all of the people and the businesses who will be recognized today. And as was mentioned, without small businesses, not only Cleveland, but any urban center throughout this country would not be able to prosper and have the stability that we have.
Stephanie Strawbridge, owner and funeral director of Strawbridge Memorial Chapel, was grateful to be honored and spoke of Cleveland's commitment to her business.
The city of Cleveland has been phenomenal. I was terrified at the beginning of the process and had no clue what to do. And Kevin, Shoshana, the whole team, they were very helpful, because I didn't have any idea. So.
John Pippin, co-owner of a new establishment soon to open in Gordon Square called Brew Nuts, told me how the city of Cleveland is already helping him even before they are open.
Yeah, well, we've worked with them with the NRAP program with Kevin Schmatzer and the economic development team. We got a small business loan through them, and they've helped us just throughout the process, just sort of gauging where we need to go and who we need to contact and all that stuff.
At the Ariel International Center for TV20, I'm Dan Monroe.
AARP is a nonprofit organization that helps people over the age of 50. Recently, staff and volunteers from AARP's Mega 7, which are the 7 of the largest states with AARP members, gathered at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum for their Civic Awards ceremony. First to be honored was Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson.
Cleveland is an age-friendly city, but we just didn't wake up being that. We put a lot of work into it, but we would not have been successful without the support and the guidance and really helping us design what does that mean by AARP. So again, thank you very much for the recognition. Congratulations to the other recipients, and I hope you have a good time while you're here.
Also receiving awards for their contribution were the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, Cuyahoga County Executive Armand Budish, and attorney Fred Nance. We spoke with Cleveland's Department of Aging Director, Mary McNamara, about why AARP chose Cleveland and what events seniors in our city can look forward to in the coming months.
They chose Cleveland to hold their 3-day conference, and they wanted to honor some older adult champions. And Mayor Jackson, we're delighted he was. And one of the reasons he is because Cleveland is recently recognized as an age-friendly city through AARP and the World Health Organization. Stay on the lookout for the Senior Walk, which is on September 7th this year. Leading up to that, we're going to have some mini walks to get people warmed up for it, and we'll be out in neighborhood parks doing that. Reach us at the Cleveland Department of Aging at 664-2833. You can find us on the city's website and also on Facebook and Twitter. Anyway, whether you visit us or call us, we're here to help.
For more information on AARP events in our area, visit aarp.org/OH. Mayor Frank Jackson gave the oath of office to the new Interim Assistant Director for the Department of Public Utilities, Deborah Mitchell. We asked Ms. Mitchell after the ceremony what it was like to be sworn in by the mayor.
Well, it was very exciting. It was very personable. It was he's very friendly. I've always known and seen the mayor and thought that he was that. I've seen him in professional settings, but always being up close and personal to him and these hallowed grounds of City Hall, it's just very important, and it was just a very awesome experience that I will never forget.
The Cleveland Municipal Court teamed up with the Cleveland Metropolitan Bar Association to sponsor Cleveland's 2017 mock trial competition. The competition saw 250 students from Cleveland and East Cleveland battle it out in the courtrooms simulating court cases. Students took on the roles of prosecuting attorneys, defense attorneys, and witnesses. At the end of the competition, everyone gathered together to hear the announcement of the winners.
The third place is New Tech West. Team 1. Second place is John Marshall. Team. Okay, and stay for photo, please. And the winner of the 2017 Cleveland Municipal Court mock trial competition is John Hay, CSSM.
4 students also won summer internships with the Cleveland Municipal Courts for winning the awards for Best Writing, Best Attorneys, and Best Witness. TV20 would like to congratulate all of those who participated in this year's mock trial competition. Cavanaughs Garden Center, located off Nottingham Road on the east side of Cleveland, is the place to be right now to get your fill of beautiful spring flowers, plants, and seeds to create the perfect garden. Owned by Angela Cavada, the Garden Center has some very strong roots in the Nottingham neighborhood.
It was started by my grandparents in 1930. My dad took it over, and then about 20 years ago my brother took it over. And my brother had an accident and left him unable to do the work, so here am I.
Recently, construction on Nottingham Road has caused some problems for her business.
I mean, the construction really is keeping people from coming in here. It's like I said, it's been going on for a while, and as you can see, the road's completely backed up. People just turn around and don't want to deal with it.
This is where Kevin Schmatzer comes in. Kevin is the executive of small business development for the city of Cleveland. Kevin's idea was to create a cash mob to help bring customers and revenue back to Cavada's.
We're here to help her with a cash mob, and I've got several of my colleagues that are here donating their lunchtime to purchase some flowers, baskets, herbs, including bringing it back to our employees back at the office there today.
Kevin and his team filled up 3 carts full of merchandise from Cavanaughs, and he's not done yet. Kevin says he and his staff will be coming back throughout the week to purchase more gardening supplies.
We just can't write checks for the businesses, so we find creative ways to help these small businesses. And these small businesses are important to the city of Cleveland. You know, over 85% of the jobs that we have, not only here in the city of Cleveland, but nationally, that's about the percentage of what people are employed by, small businesses.
Angela is grateful for the cash mob from the city of Cleveland, but also encourages everyone to stop in, bring their families, and enjoy all that Cavanaughs has to offer.
We have beautiful plants. It's an awesome place. If you've never been here, it's huge. It looks so deceiving from the front. We have 3 acres. We've got goats, chickens, rabbits, and perennials, annuals, herbs, tons of flowers.
For more information on Cavanaughs Garden Center, visit their website at cavanaughs.com. Well, don't change that channel. We'll be right back with more TV20 News.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. The whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
Welcome back to TV20 News. No matter what nationality you are, it seems everyone enjoys celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Here in Cleveland, the city hosted a Cinco de Mayo celebration at the Art House on East 82nd Street in Brooklyn. The Art Center was decorated with piñatas and other Mexican works. There was also plenty of Mexican music, dancing, and traditional Mexican food for everyone to enjoy. Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of the Battle of Puebla against the French back in 1862. Usually, the Cinco de Mayo celebration is held at Cleveland City Hall Rotunda, but this year, the party was brought to the people.
Today we're here, the Alliance has set this up, they've done a great job. It's in the Arts and Cultural Center, and it really is appropriate because of the diversity of Cleveland. We're a very diverse community, and that lends to our strength, because with that we see different points of view, and then when you see different points of view, you get different ways to attack problems.
We're here because Cleveland just has such a diverse amount of culture and traditions, and usually we hold this event at City Hall, but this year we thought it was great to let the Mexican community own their event, and we came to them instead of having them come to us all the time.
If you would like more information on upcoming city events, go to their website at city.cleveland.oh.us. The Hunger Network of Greater Cleveland held their 29th annual 5K run and walk at the Great Lakes Science Center. Participants, including furry family members, came out to not only get some exercise by the skyline, but raise money for this great organization.
What this event does is not only raise awareness for the Hunger Network in our mission, but also helps us raise money and ideally secure additional volunteers to help with what we do. We have been doing this for nearly 40 years. We have 82 pantries or hot meal sites across Cuyahoga County. We serve about 45,000 people a month across those sites and about 4.5 million meals a year. So it's a lot of service, and clearly a lot of people here in Greater Cleveland who still need our assistance. And of which, there's a lot of kids in that group too. We have about 31% of the people we serve are children.
This year's run and walk raised over $100,000 to help those in need in our community. For more information, including how you can donate or volunteer, visit hungernetwork.org or call 216-619-8155. The Gardeners of Greater Cleveland host an annual plant sale at the Rockefeller Greenhouse, along with other events for botanical and horticultural enthusiasts. We asked the president of the organization, Bob Pindell, about the group and who the yearly sale benefits.
The Gardeners of Greater Cleveland is an organization of men and women. It started out as the Businessmen's Garden Club of Cleveland and has been around for 85 years. We want to educate ourselves and others in the joys of gardening, promoting horticultural activities throughout the community. Gardeners of America is an affiliate of the Friends of Greenhouse, and as an affiliate, we take part in their plant sale that they have here every year. The proceeds of our portion of the plant sale go to our scholarship fund that we use to support horticultural education in young people.
For more information on the organization, including upcoming events and their yearly scholarships, visit gardenersofgreatercleveland.org. If you couldn't make it to Toronto to see the Cavs sweep the Raptors, well, the City of Cleveland had made sure that you were comfortable to watch the playoff game at one of their recreational centers. The Fairfax Rec Center's basketball court was transformed into a giant living room complete with donated couches and a huge big screen television. Members of the Cavs Scream Team and Spirit Squad were at the watch party handing out Cavs merchandise and even doing a little dancing to keep everyone entertained.
This is a great opportunity to see where neighborhoods will see that the Cavs are putting back into the neighborhoods with collaboration with the City of Cleveland, and everybody's working together as one. I've seen some of these kids since they were little bitty, so I know a lot of them, and it puts a smile on my face, especially for the ones who can't afford to go to Cavs games.
There was also plenty of pizza, balloons, a sign-making station, plus a photo booth, all to make sure the kids and their parents had a great time. Hundreds of people turned out for the 4th annual Fish Free Cleveland event at North Coast Harbor in downtown Cleveland. People were having a real good time as they cast their poles into Lake Erie for the Fishing Free event. The family-friendly event included games and other outdoor activities, plus Dr. You Are Awesome was entertaining everyone with his bubbles. Dr. Awesome holds the Guinness World Record for largest soap bubbles. At the event, there were 3 fishing zones located at the Rock and Dock Marina, Voinovich Park, and north end of East 9th Street Pier. Fish CLE is presented by the City of Cleveland and Downtown Cleveland Alliance as part of a statewide Ohio Department of Natural Resources Free Fishing Days.
The reason why we do this is because our job at the Alliance is to bring people to our lakefront. Our lakefront is a very popular place right now, but we're also getting people into these great venues, the Rock Hall, the Science Center. I mean, not that they really need our help because they are well established here, but it's just a reminder that they're always changing their exhibits. And so by getting people down here for something that's free, it opens up the door to them to try out, to stop into the venues as well.
For more information about Fish CLE and other events at North Coast Harbor, visit northcoastharbor.org. Walnut Wednesdays are back, so now you can enjoy lunch from some of your favorite food trucks in Northeast Ohio. TV20's Enrique Correa was at Chester Commons and has more.
Hey Leah, we're here at the first Walnut Wednesday of the season, and one thing everyone's telling me, they're excited to be checking out this food. Just a little music for people to munch on their favorites from the variety of food trucks that circle around Walnut Wednesdays. Downtown workers and residents are invited to unwind with friends and co-workers while enjoying delicious food and live music every Wednesday.
Oh, it's so great to be at Walnut Wednesday. We've been coming for the past 4 years now, and this is so much fun. It's so exciting. There's such a great energy downtown here. This is one of the best events I think that we do regularly. The servers enjoy themselves, our crew enjoys ourselves. It's just a lot of fun for us.
Walnut Wednesdays, downtown's biggest food truck event, brings in a variety of food trucks to one of downtown's newest renovated urban green spaces. Swenson's is just one of the trucks parked alongside the park, but their food truck serves their food a different way.
Just like at our restaurants, we started in 1934. We've been around over 80 years now, drive-in style restaurants. That's where Swenson's was birthed from. So in the same tradition as our stores, we have servers out here working the sidewalk as opposed to the restaurants where they're out working the parking lot.
Walnut Wednesday is on its 7th season, and the weekly event helps to bring out the energy in people.
That's one of our big goals for Walnut Wednesday, is to bring people down and really activate this public park. Chester Commons at Perk Plaza, a beautiful park in the middle of downtown Cleveland. We really want to keep people out here and active in this space and have lunch and have a good time.
And many of the people who eat lunch here say they look forward to it every year.
Oh, Walnut Wednesday is the best. We've got tons of different foods to choose from, whether you like tacos, sushi, pulled pork, pizza, burritos, ice cream, cupcakes, donuts. Just the best time of year. It's great to get outside, get some fresh air, get away from the office, mingle, meet new people. It's the best.
So remember, Walnut Wednesday will be every Wednesday from now to the end of September. So make sure you check it out. Reporting for TV20, I'm Enrique Correa. We are Cleveland. Back to you in the studio.
Remember, you can vote for your favorite food truck to be at the final Walnut Wednesday. And from Walnut Wednesday, we go to one of Cleveland's tastiest yearly fundraisers, and it's all for a great cause. Hundreds of people gathered at the Crawford Auto Aviation Museum for the 23rd annual Cleveland Magazine Silver Spoon Awards Party. Guests enjoyed dishes from more than 40 of Cleveland's best restaurants and wines from around the globe. All the participating restaurants were 2017 Cleveland Magazine Silver Spoon Award winners and finalists. Besides all the great food dishes, there was also a silent auction, raffles, and an exclusive VIP lounge for guests to enjoy. Proceeds from the fundraising event go to the local office of the Arthritis Foundation. Organizers say their event continues to progress each year.
We obviously try to grow it every year. It has grown. We've moved to this location the last 2 years because we outgrew the locations we were in the past. So every year we have more and more people attending, more and more restaurants involved in this event. We've been doing this for over 20 years.
We raised about $100,000 for the Arthritis Foundation, and we have programs and services free of charge for anyone who's been touched by arthritis. Our website is arthritis.org, and you can go on and see what's going on in your community and in Ohio.
Organizers say the monies raised will go to support the 1.3 million Northeastern Ohioans with arthritis and other related diseases. All right, after those two stories, I am starving. How about you? Thanks for watching TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. Up next, we'll have Christian Patterson with the Inside Sports Report.